Hi and welcome. This is Steve from Obsurvey, and this is part 2 of our top 10 survey hacks to take your online surveys from good to amazing. So without further ado, let's get straight into hack number 4. Now that you've done your targeting survey, you need to draw people to the survey so that they can complete it. For more direct contact, email tends to be the best way of asking people to complete a survey. For example, within Obsurvey, we have a functionality that allows you to import all of your email contacts into the system, and the system will automatically invite those respondents to complete your survey and track who's responded, who hasn't, and allow you to send reminders to those who have not responded to your survey yet. Remember, for your emails, subject lines are crucial. Your subject line needs to push the reader of the email to open the email, and your email body needs to push or make the email reader want to click on the survey link to complete your survey. You can also use autoresponders to send out your surveys in an automatic way. This means that systems such as Aweber or Infusionsoft will allow you to automatically send email invitations to complete your surveys to your contact list at predetermined intervals, so that you only have to set them up once, and then every time someone joins your contact list, they will automatically receive the email. Hack number 5. When creating your main survey, keep your survey as short and simple as possible. The biggest challenge here is getting your target audience to take time out of their day and give you their input. So make this process as painless as possible for them. Shorter surveys generally have higher response rates and lower abandonment. 5 minutes or less is the optimum length for your survey. And remember, within your introduction, let people know roughly for how long they will need to set aside to complete the survey. Make the questions as simple as possible and only ask relevant questions. If you don't need to know where they live, don't ask. The most effective questions are closed questions such as yes, no, rating scales, multiple choice, etc. Be very aware not to use misleading questions unless you want to destroy the authenticity and sincerity of the data you get back. It's sometimes a good idea to leave an open question at the end of the questionnaire so people can add further comments if they wish to. All your primary questions should be asked before the last open question. This allows respondents to opt out of this last open question. And finally, remember that open questions are harder to analyze, so don't ask them unless you're ready and willing to read them carefully and take the time to properly and fully evaluate their answers. Hack number 6. Whilst most of your energy should be used in the questions you ask, an often underestimated aspect of your survey is its visual impact on the respondent. So make your survey look inviting and eye-catching to the user. The advantage of survey customization by adding logos, branding colors, or relevant images is often understated. Using a variety of question types, such as free field, multiple choice, rating scales, etc., keeps the respondent's attention. They will be more likely to think about their answers more fully rather than resorting to automated answering mode. So configure each question intuitively and apply a logical order to your questions. You want to have continuity in your questions. And if you need to ask a variety of topic questions, consider subsections, headers, or separate surveys on the same or related topics. Hack number 7. Testing. Testing is a massive part of marketing, and your surveys should be treated no differently if you want maximum results. Don't just send out one survey to everyone and expect it to be the best. You need to test it. Create a split test for your survey, compile 2 versions of your survey, and internally label them as Survey A and Survey B. Then send 50% of your contacts to Survey A and 50% of your contacts to Survey B. Track and compare the responses you get so you know which survey is getting the most answers from your audience. For example, Survey A could offer a reward for taking part while Survey B doesn't. Survey A is colorful, Survey B is simple. Survey A is longer than Survey B. Survey A is, for example, distributed via your website pop-up. Survey B is emailed directly to members, and so on and so forth. Then track the responses you get from each survey. So if you discover that you get better response rates by sending out your surveys on a Wednesday morning rather than on a Friday evening, start sending out the Friday evening survey on Wednesday morning. Also, consider pre-testing your survey to 20 people and ask for their feedback on your survey. Rather than asking them about the answers to the questions themselves, ask them what is it that they did not understand in the survey, what they did or didn't like about the survey. Did they take a point of view not covered in your answers or in your questions? Similarly, if a survey question provided has no valuable insight, just don't ask that question. We've now come to the end of part 2 of our top 10 hacks to take your surveys from good to amazing. If you've enjoyed this short tutorial and want to get started today, make sure to go to obsurvey.com to start your free 30-day trial today. Making it easy for you to create surveys is our top priority, and we'll see you in part 3.